Praise the Lord. Let's take a minute of solemnity, or should I call it? Yes, to thank God for today. Let's thank God for guidance and protection. Let's thank God for the smiles He has put on our face. Let us thank God for He has guaranteed now. He has guaranteed the future, and He will guarantee more calmness, more peace, more joy, and to forever fruitfulness. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray.
So I'm Wendy. I'm a project manager, and I'm married. I love God. I love people, and I love to have fun.
My name is Abimbola. I'm a travel consultant and I'm single.
Hi guys, my name is Grace. I'm a caregiver and I'm also a virtual assistant. I'm single as well.
Hi everyone, my name is John. I'm a digital marketing manager and I'm single.
My name is KG Onifade. I'm an ABA therapist, that is Applied Behavior and Analysis Therapist. I'm married.
Hello everyone, my name is Evelyn. I'm a sales consultant in a telecommunication company. I am mingled. I am in a relationship.
Hi everyone, I'm Aishat and I'm a chef. I'm in a relationship.
Hi everyone, I'm Ayo Bello. I'm a data analyst. I'm not single.
Hi everyone, I'm Nancy, a software developer and product manager. I am single.
My name is Christiana. I'm a project manager and I am single.
Hi everyone, my name is Samuel. I'm a hotel manager and I am single.
Hi everyone, my name is Tomisin. I'm a banker and I am single.
Hi everyone, my name is Shola. I'm a fashion entrepreneur. I'm into fashion and I'm single.
Hi everyone, my name is Happiness. I am a claims and reinsurance analyst and I am not single.
Hi.
We know.
Mama.
We know.
I am Tufin. I am Tufin. I'm the convener of my Tufinplug. I'm into business. I'm into data analysis and other things. I'm into Google. Oh, I'm married with 2 beautiful kids.
We're here to talk about, and learn a lot of things from this platform. It is actually going to be posted on YouTube, so you need to tell your friends, to tell others to join our YouTube channel, And this is actually going to be a program that would go on and on. So please ensure that you tell your family, you tell your friends that there is a place where they can learn more about relationship and life in general. So it doesn't matter your status, if you're single, married, mingle, right? Mingle. Whatever status you have, this is actually the best place to be. So today, the first question we'll be discussing is it advisable for couples to have access to each other's phone and social media account? Is it advisable for couples to have each other's phone and social media account? Is it advisable to have access?
My wife has access to my phone. Let me put it that way. She can access my phone. She does transactions, even transactions. And I think it's fair enough, because sometimes you might be going a way she doesn't want you to go. She can just say, bro, what am I seeing? And it's not bad. I've been living life like that since 6 years.
Having access to each other's devices or social media, it leaves no room for doubt, and everybody has like oversight of what is happening. So for example, if a guy is trying to move, or someone is trying to move to him or her, or trying to move to him, he could probably say, this one you are chatting me, my wife checks my social. Everybody behaves themselves. Because this person would know that, whatever I'm discussing with this guy, it is bedroom talk later in the night or thereabout. So I'm an advocate of that. Leaves room for transparency, no room for doubt.
Wherever a situation whereby you have a partner that that gets triggered with every little detail of anybody, looking at your phone and you see a lady, as long as a lady, maybe you are looking at your partner's phone and you see that it's an opposite sex, and reacts so fast, he doesn't even want to know the details. So how do you do that? You still continue to let that kind of person have access to your phone?
I think in this pool of relationship, example, let me roll as people here. Sometimes when you are in a relationship before you get married, study the kind of person you are, so that you can have a good ground. It's not that when we even have access to our devices, we have our moments. Like she's just overboard. Like, who is this person? You've been chatting this person. He calm down. I start explaining. This is what it is. This is what it is. This is what it is. Sometimes me, I'm not even on the checking part. I don't even check, but I trust her a lot. But women, they think when we go out, we get advances and all those things. That's why she's so. When you are going into a relationship, it's always good to know the kind of person you are with. So that is the point where you can now detect if we can continue or if you are backing out.
I don't actually buy into you need to have access to my phone. There are some conversations that I have a lot of businesses that I do too. And the Yoruba salary, there are some people that one line exactly. My kind of business that I deal with big men into construction. And there are some things that they would say. And there are some things that I would say to them to make them want to buy my products. And when your partner starts saying things like that, they might not be comfortable with things like that. There are some guys or ladies that are in a relationship, and when they see you having a female bestie, they don't have any issues with it because they also have male besties. But in cases like this, there are some vital information that I want to keep to myself, and I don't want my partner to know.
I just want to tell you, and you believe I'm checking my husband, I'm checking my, and then he's not doing anything. Might be doing something and you don't know. So everything still comes down to trust. So don't think because I'm checking, my guy is clean, my woman is clean. They play.
You see, women, not be reality. When the man wants to, when the lady is calling the friend will just tell the man what of the business we want to do. So I think you see this problem of checking phones might not even solve this issue. Might not even solve all the problems. Might just be doing a little. I've seen men who it was when they died that they brought one child to the house and they gave birth to a child in Kano. So from Lagos to Kano is a shinomania.
I stay in Ago, like I had a business in Ago, and you see it on social media. You see people around always talking about all these married women because their husbands are not always around. They are either out of the country or probably out to be cooking what's the jail one. And then that's the kind of women you see around Ago and Festac. So you see them everywhere. But as it is in the men world, it is also same for the women. Yes. So the only thing is you just keep praying to God because there's a life before marriage. And you can't just go into marriage and say you want to completely, change your partner. You need to understand, my husband kind of person will say like women.
Thank you, everybody. How we doing? Hope we're fine. Okay. So we'll just move straight to the next question, right? Which goes as, do you think couples should merge all their money in one account, or they should have separate accounts, or have a separate account and have their own money?
I feel everybody should do what's best for them. But to me, I'll prefer if we have a joint account and a separate account. And the joint account should be probably something for maybe want to go for vacation, want to go for, whatever investment we want to do together as a couple. And to me, it's just to be on the safe side. To be honest, it's just to be on the safe side. So I feel, to me, I just feel couples should have a joint and personal account.
I think every family should have a family account. An account where you put money into. You should actually have two family accounts. One for investments, for saving, just like a little nest egg for when you're retiring or something like that. And then you should also have another account for household expenses where you put money into and use it for whatever you want to use for around the house. It is good for each person to have their own accounts, separate accounts. I wouldn't feel like I'm a whole person if I don't have my own finances. I would feel restricted. Even though I'm not making any large purchases or any irresponsible purchases, I would feel like a whole person if I had my own money, that I know that this one is mine, that one is yours, right? So I think separate, put the finances separate, but come together as a family.
All right. So for me, like everyone have said, I believe that as a couple, you're supposed to have a joint account and also personal account, because there are things whereby you as individual want to do that might not be at that moment be even willing to actually ask your probably like your spouse or your husband to do it for you, or your wife. Understand? It might even be something that probably want to do for your family, and probably if you tell her or inform her, she might not be willing to do that at that moment. So that I said that you have a personal account and joint account that you guys run personally to just do the upkeep of the house and probably investment and the rest like that. That's my own opinion.
When it comes to personal account, I would want to get something personal for myself. I can't be going to and asking us, okay, you sign here, let me sign here, just to get money out of the joint account. So personal account and joint account is very good. Best.
All right. I think one thing I would also want to say is everybody has different reasons why they would want a joint account. Personally, if I would want a joint account with my husband, is because first of all, I do not want to be a liability, right? And the joint account would mainly be for rent, mostly rent, vacations. We want to buy a property, we're building houses. That is where the account is. So if at the end of the year, I would not want to be thinking, okay, what does my husband have rent money? Those kind of thing. If I have a joint account, I would know if he has rent money. If he doesn't, we'll see how far year is ending. How are we going to pay rent? How are we going to build that mansion? The house has not stand yet. To what are we going to do? Because the money we have in our joint account is going down. So that's one of the reasons why we want to have a joint account. So I can see the progress of the house, not to be controlling, but to just know that I am not. Tomorrow you come and tell me that let's go to Jushaga and
I want to ask a question, right? What makes us believe that a woman who is not working is not contributing?
I feel this time around it now fully depends on the man. If he still wants to open an account, a family account that his wife can have access to while she's not contributing money. But the reason for a joint account is, okay, you are contributing, I'm contributing. But in a case where the wife is not doing anything and they both agreed that she's not doing anything, or maybe it's just temporarily she's not doing anything, or maybe for a long time she's a full housewife, she doesn't have to like work and get money and all of that. So the decision now is now based on the man. If he's willing to open an account, a family account that he and his wife will both have access to, but he will be the one funding that account. There are some men like that. They just feel like, okay, I need to have this particular account. So it depends on the man now.
So sometimes, when you get married, sometimes maybe both of you are working. Yeah, you put the money together. But it will get to a time that maybe she is pregnant, she's not able to work. So some men, they will say they can't do joint account because they are the only one putting that money. So what's now the point of the joint account? She cannot, because she's not working, she cannot contribute financially. Yes, that's how some men. So and some women too. These days we see that a lot of women, immediately they graduate from school, they just enter marriage without even working, and the man will tell them that I'm going to take care of the home. So, and they will not do any joint account. He will just be providing and be sending her what she wants. So me personally, I don't like it. I don't always like to be in that mental state that I'm depending on you.
Mostly we don't like to discuss our finances, but it is very, very important as couples, as individuals, as a society. We find out a lot of us don't even have insurance. It's part of we not trying to discuss about finances. These things are very important.
This thing is should be this kind of discussion should be a red flag for you if you are having that kind of conversation with your partner and the person is not like giving you like a straight answer, or the person is has like a very total different opinion, that because there are some men that they feel like having joint accounts, they see it as you want to kill them. And yes, they feel like you just want to like come and carry all their money and be gone. And there are some men that they don't even tell their wife, or their partner does not know how much they earn, does not have any idea about how much they are making in a month. They don't even tell their wife about anything they are doing, which I feel is not right. So singles now, we still have a lot of what is it called, we still have a lot of, so these are the things that you should discuss during dating. You should, so in the nearest future, if you get married, how do we plan to how do you plan to manage our finances, and all of that. These are part of the things that I feel that we should always talk about.
If your partner is getting a property, please let it not be Mr. and Mrs. Ogbomosho. If it is like that, it is only for your husband. Let it be Mr. John Ogbomosho and Mrs. Cynthia Ogbomosho, so that tomorrow his mother will not collect it and chase you out.
Most people are not informed enough before they get married, and there are some things people tolerate in marriage that are not okay, but in your head you just feel that is the way, probably that's the way the parents, that is the way they lived their life, and there are some certain things that will happen in your marriage and you think it is just normal. Just like what you said about my contributions to the family, at least this is the role I play, and this as the aspect I've gone through in my life, I can't, but it has to put a pause one way or another to probably your career or what you do. And you get to see some marriages that their partners compare a lot. You see that this person gave birth today and she's so agile, she's doing this work, and then they'll be like, didn't you see this person? Nobody say she gave birth to. She gave birth now, so why are you saying you should get up and walk? But people need to be enlightened more that we are different. Bodies are different, souls are different. And the women too should not take it for granted. The fact that your man is the provider. You shouldn't be lazy not to do something or not to make a tangible impact in the life of two of you. They say once you people want to grow together, if one person does it alone, you won't go so far. So you have to come together.
I want us to talk about this topic because it's eating me up. Where would I start from? Well, it's related to work. I don't know if we have any 9-to-5 workers here, or everybody is working from home. Okay, so it's related to work. So it's about the how would I put it, will I say the brutality of most Nigerian employers. So I want to use my own case of what is going on. I want to use that to ask my question. So if you are working with a company that, number one, they know that they pay you less, they pay you they are not paying you up to what you are doing for the company, and or you are working with an organization that they don't allow you to, like, they expect you to accept whatever they bring and not express yourself, and they don't give room for, there's something they call performance evaluation, and during that period they tell you to share your mind, say whatever you have in mind, and you actually say what you have on your mind. You actually say what you have on your mind, but and they keep adding roles, they keep adding more job roles to your role, but they are not because I'm actually facing that thing right now, and I'm at the verge of just one thing that my boss would say, and I would flare up, and it almost happened on Friday. It's almost happened on Friday. It has gotten to this point that I wanted to unmute my mic and say, sir, are you mad? No, seriously, because it's something that is, I feel a lot of people are going through this, which is very, very not nice, and very, what's it called? And before you ask that, can't you leave the job? I can't leave now because I've not gotten another job and I don't want to see shaggy promise. But it has gotten to a point where I feel like, if you get to that point, I don't mind being unemployed, staying at home than, so is it okay? Because I know that according to the labor law, it's not okay for a company to deduct your money for any reason. So in this situation, what do you feel I should do? I'm this type that I always ensure that I I I work 9 to 5, but I resume early enough. I resume at times 7:30, at times 8 a.m. Yeah, no, it's because of to avoid traffic and all of that. Anything can happen on the road. They deduct money from our salary if you come late, but I don't come late. In fact, 2 times now I've gotten award for punctuality. Do you understand? So, but something happened in the office. I came late once and it was just like 7 minutes late, and throughout that week there were days I closed 5:48. There were days I closed 6 o'clock. There were days I work overtime. There were days that clients will come in very late and you just have to attend to them and all of that. But my salary was still deducted for coming 7 minutes late, and I'm at the verge of writing them an email to tell me that I work overtime, why not pay me? So how do you think I should handle this situation?
So you said you worked overtime. Is there something on your contract that says if you work overtime, you get paid? That that one is number one. Yes. Was it written there? Because no, sometimes you see in logistics firm, they will tell you 9 to 5, but really you're not working 9 to 5. You are working 24 hours. See, now I'm in a company right now, my former company. Even on January 1st, guy, I'm still working. I'm on the sick bed. I'm working because clients are calling me. They are not calling my bosses. It got to a point I was collecting drip. Client was calling me like this. The doctor had to collect my phone and switch it off. When I got to the office, my boss was angry. This and that. I had to tell him, sir, I wasn't even the one that collected my phone. I was not the one that switched off the phone. It was the doctor, because he saw that I was not resting. Do you understand? I was relapsing. So you need to know. I was telling one of my friends recently, when you are new in a company, you have edges, a lot of edges. At that time, tell them what you don't want. That's the time you can lay your foundation. But now you are ready. You've stayed longer in that company. Guy, you have to accept the bullshit till you get another one. You rub it off. Yes. That it doesn't work. You have to rub. But when you go into another new company, that is when they tell you, see, we are closing 9 to 5. See, my 9 is 9. I resume by 9. My 5 o'clock is 5 o'clock. I don't do extra hours. I tell you. My boss was trying to do, if I call you by 8 o'clock, sir, contract says 5 o'clock. And even on the website. No. Yes. So that is it. Why would you actually be accepting a job without an offer letter? Yeah, it's not okay. See, apart from offer letter alone, I think we also need to read handbook, the company's handbook, to be very, very well equipped. It's very, very important.
So how I feel currently is, when she asked that question, about work, I just said, all of us are going through, some of us are going through this in our different place of works, and sometimes we cannot question our bosses or question the way life is dealing with us. We currently are not where we want to be, but we can only put our eyes on the set goal and keep moving. It kind of, as she was talking, it kind of felt like I was healing. It kind of felt like, okay, this is a safe place where I can come and talk about how work is dealing with me currently. So for me, in my own place of work, it's not been quite long I joined the company, I say 2023. And there's something I'm currently dealing with, and I felt bad about, yesterday was for some people payday.
Yeah.
And I saw my salary. And at first everybody's like, yay, salary day. And then reality hits me. And I became sad. Before you know it now, it is finished. And imagine being a team lead and you get, let me say, they're employing new staff, and you hear the other person's pay, and it's the same thing as your own, that is the team lead. Okay, so I think I'm speaking out of people's mind right now.